Have you ever had a dream that felt so real? It was like you'd already lived it? For Alex, it wasn't a dream. It was his life. Every morning, he'd wake up knowing exactly what was going to happen that day. Not like a guess or a vague feeling, but a perfect, crystal clear memory. He remembered the exact moment the coffee would spill, the surprise call from his long-lost friend, even the winning lottery numbers. He was living one day ahead of everyone else. At first, it was a superpower. He aced job interviews, avoided accidents, and yes, he won the lottery. He was on top of the world, but soon the gift started to feel like a curse. There were no surprises, no joy in discovery, no suspense. Every conversation was a script he'd already read. Every laugh felt rehearsed. The world became a movie he was forced to watch on repeat, and he was the only one who knew the ending. Loneliness began to creep in, a cold, isolating fog. How can you connect with someone when you already know every word they're about to say? Desperate for a change, Alex tried to break the cycle. He'd intentionally do the opposite of what he remembered. If he remembered turning left, he'd force himself to turn right. But the universe seemed to snap back like a rubber band. Turning right would lead to a detour that put him right back on the original path. Spilling the coffee on purpose only meant he'd knock over a glass of water later at the exact same time. He was a prisoner of fate, rattling the bars of a cage only he could see. One day he remembered something truly terrifying. He saw a news report about a massive fire at a downtown library, a place he loved, with multiple casualties. He remembered the date, the time, everything. This was his chance. He couldn't just stand by and watch a memory play out. He spent the day leading up to the fire in a frenzy, calling in anonymous tips, pulling fire alarms, anything to get people out. He was dismissed as a crank, a prankster. No one would listen. As the clock ticked closer to the foretold time, he raced to the library himself, screaming for everyone to get out. As chaos erupted and people started to evacuate, confused and angry, Alex stood outside, heart pounding. He watched the clock on his phone. The time of the fire came and went. Nothing happened. No smoke, no sirens. Just the angry glares of the people he'd panicked. He felt a wave of relief, but also profound confusion. He went home, his mind racing. Did he finally break the loop? Did he change the future? The next morning, Alex woke up with a jolt. For the first time in years, his mind was quiet, blank. There were no memories of the day to come, no pre-written script. He looked out the window. For the first time, he had no idea what would happen next. A genuine, terrifying, and exhilarating smile spread across his face. He was finally free. But as he turned on the morning news, a chilling report came on. A fire had broken out overnight at a warehouse on the other side of town. The cause? Faulty wiring, diverted from the library after a series of anonymous, unsubstantiated threats. Alex stared at the screen, the smile frozen on his face. He hadn't stopped the future. He had just changed the channel. He remembered nothing of today, but the consequences of his actions yesterday were laid bare. He was no longer the man who remembered tomorrow. He was just a man, left to live with what he'd done, uncertain of what the real future held. What would you do with a gift like that? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more mysteries.